And welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, our next guest is from the census. Watch out when people think about the census. A lot of people have different feelings. We're going to talk to a young lady. She joins us with all the information that impact and got the involvement and a whole lot more. We have Jennifer Dublin in the house, the Assistant Regional Census Manager. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you so much.
Now, the census comes up every 10 years. Did you guys know that? The census comes up every 10 years? You say we want to find out more.
We want to find out more.
Tell us more about the census.
Okay.
It comes up every 10 years.
So the census is every 10 years. The census is a time when the United States counts the population. So it's just a population count of everybody in the United States.
And how important is that?
It is probably one of the most important things that we do as a nation. Census data is used for so many different things. There's over $675 billion that the United States distributes across the states. So
you have to be accounted for.
You have to be counted. So in order to evenly distribute that money, the United States needs to know where people live and what those people, are doing. So with the census count, we're able to evenly distribute billions of dollars.
Yeah.
In addition to that, the census also is important for political representation. So census statistics are very important.
And this is not new. This has been going on since 1790. Everybody say 1790.
1790.
1790, every 10 years, they do the census.
Yes.
They count people.
Yes, but although the census has been around from 1790, the 2020 census is a very unique census.
Why is that?
Because this time, respondents will be able to respond to the census online, on the phone, or using the traditional method, which is by paper.
Yeah, in 1790, we did not have the online stuff going on.
No, we didn't.
Now, there are a lot of people sort of reluctant to wanting to get involved in the census, maybe undocumented, or tell us how safe that is and
Sure.
eliminate the worries for us.
Okay. So the census is safe, it's easy, and it's very important. So the census uses trusted voices in the community in order to spread the word about the census. So the census will hire thousands of people across the community because although the census is a national event, it is not successful unless we have participants from every single community help us.
Yeah.
So we use those trusted voices to get the message out about the census. We use those trusted voices to hold census events and census forums. And we also hire lots of people from every community that represent the community that they live in. So we hire different ethnicities, different backgrounds, people that speak various languages, because we understand that the community should feel comfortable when responding to the census. So we do have a lot of people working for us from a very diverse background.
How much do we get paid? How long does the job last?
That is an excellent question. So in the 5 boroughs in the Bronx, we are paying $25 per hour
Whoa,
to be a
what about
census
that?
taker. So
Yeah.
$25 an hour to be a census taker. And the process is very simple. 2020census.gov/jobs. You go to that website, you create an applicant profile, take a very short assessment, complete a very short application, and then you're in the applicant database. So currently in the Bronx, we're looking to attract about 14,000 people just in the Bronx to work for the census. We're about halfway there. So
14,000 people at $25,000 a person.
$25 per
$25 a
hour for census takers.
Per hour.
Yes, yes,
I'm giving everybody a raise.
yes. $25 per hour for
Yeah.
census takers in the Bronx.
There
yes.
you go. I knew you were going to clean that
Yes,
one
for sure.
up. But that's great. You're putting people to work and people are being counted and
Yes,
the
for
money
sure.
is distributed correctly.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you've been working with them for some time now.
Yes, I've been with the census for about 6 years, and just understanding how important the census is, especially in communities like ours. We typically are undercounted, especially children under 5. So it's very important for us to start spreading the message about the census to let everyone know that the census is coming. So anyone in the community can participate in the census by simply responding as soon as they receive something in their mailing in
So
March.
that's what's going to happen. They're going to receive something in the mail starting in March.
Yep, so that's exactly what will happen.
Got it.
Every household in the U.S. In March will receive a mailing. And as soon as they receive that, they're immediately able to go online, make a phone call, or complete it by mail. So once they receive that, they can do that. If they do not respond, that's when we send census takers out into the communities to go directly to people's homes.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said before, you got a lot of people that, I don't want to, I'm undocumented. But, people are going to get their license now.
Exactly. So the thing about the census is we are sworn to confidentiality. So census data is not shared with anybody. It is not shared with the city, the state, any other federal agencies. So we're just concerned about the actual population count. We are not concerned about the actual status of the person living in that
And
home.
what's that 72-year rule?
Yeah,
Tell
so
us about
we
that.
have a rule in which we will not release the data until 72 years after it is actually gathered. So we are protected by several laws, and we also take an oath of confidentiality, which is a lifelong
Let me
commitment.
see, 2092.
2092.
You can release stuff in 2092. I'll be looking down.
Okay.
I'll get to check it out.
Okay.
But thank you so much for sharing all of this wonderful information. Now, if people want to go on and find out more, they can go to what website?
Okay, of course. So for any more information on the 2020 census, you can go to 2020census.gov. For information regarding our job opportunities, you can visit 2020census.gov/jobs. And again, $25 per hour in Bronx County.
Can you use $25 per hour? Yes. He said, of course. What's the age limit? 18
You have
and
to
over?
be 18 to work for the census. Yes.
You guys have a couple more years, right? Yeah. All right. They said, yeah. But don't worry, you'll get there. Take your time and do it right. All right, so the website again is?
2020census.gov and 2020census.gov/jobs.
Yeah, okay. So it's coming in, expected in your mailbox in maybe the middle of March or
March
during.
2020, yep.
Yeah, March 2020. Got 2020 vision.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by,
you so
Jennifer.
much for
Jennifer
having
Dublin,
me.
everybody. Give her a big round of applause. Assistant Regional Census Manager. Census is coming.
Census is
We'll
coming.
take a quick break. We'll be back with more Open coming up next.